6 says, without faith it is impossible to please God. It allows us to see that the faith chapter in Hebrews chapter 11 allows us to see that there are individuals that have gone on before us and run their race, and now they've gone on to glory, and they are cheering in the stands and bidding us to keep on running our race. And in Hebrews chapter 12 in verse 1 he says, we have so great a cloud of witnesses, and the first thing you need is motivation. If I had the hip-hop contemporary artist T.I. here, he would say motivation, motivation. Haters, you need to get on your job, because it's nothing but motivation. And notice what the confines of the text says. It says we are compassed about with a great cloud of witnesses. But it moves on from motivation, and it also says that if we're going to be great, we got to have some consecration. Look at somebody, say consecration. Notice what he says. He says, wherefore seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, he says, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us. Now let me belabor in this particular part of Hebrews 12, because in clause B of verse 1 it allows us to see that we are to lay aside every weight. Notice he says not some of the weights, but every weight. In other words, there's some stuff we like to keep and others we like to get rid of, but the Bible says we got to get rid of all of it. Do I have any witnesses here that it's some stuff that's been holding us back, and God has allowed us to know we've got to get rid of every weight. He says get rid of every weight. Now notice what a weight is. A weight is a burden. Look at somebody, say a burden. I don't know about you, but I've had some burdens in my life. I don't know about you, but I've had some troubles come in my life. And it's some stuff that I've had to try and carry around myself. But I got wise enough to read the scriptures. And Jesus said, bring all of that stuff to me. And Peter says, cast it to me, for he cares for me.